You know, for one time, my principal advised me to go to an Air Force Academy because he felt that after I finished college, I have a job. So I said, no, I don't want to go that route. So I decided to go to University of North Carolina. A lot of people didn't expect me to do so well, but I guess that was a challenge that I faced. And sometimes you have to face those challenges and see what happens.
Let me show you something.
Can I hear you say Air? Michael Air Jordan!
Must feel good, man.
It doesn't feel bad.
Yes. Do you ever sometimes pinch yourself and say, I'm Air Jordan?
No, not really. I mean, pardon me, I got a cold, so it sounds a little different. No, I think I have good friends and good relatives that really keep my head, you know, really leveled and, you know, not up in the air, as you want to say.
Yeah. Have you ever looked at a tape like that and said, how did I do that?
All the time. All
Really?
the time. I mean, you know, I think the art of creativity is that you're always going to surprise yourself. You never know what's going to happen. It's just going to happen. And my game has a lot of creativity in it. And, you know, when I go out to play, I go out to play hard. What happens, happens. You know, people see it and they get excited about it, and, you know, that makes you feel good inside.
Yeah. You know, yes. You know, sometimes when I'm talking to kids, I use you as an example. Sometimes kids will ask me, how do you keep going? What gives you the determination to know you can be the greatest? And I use you as an example because you weren't in high school the guy they thought would be Michael Air Jordan, NBA MVP, you know?
No, you know, for one time, my principal advised me to go to an Air Force Academy because he felt that after I finished college, I have a job. So I said, no, I don't want to go that route. So I decided to go to University of North Carolina. A lot of people didn't expect me to do so well, but I guess that was a challenge that I faced. And sometimes you have to face those challenges and see what happens.
Wow. And now you're playing at a level that I find unbelievable. Do you think sometimes that the way you play could shorten your career? Because you play so hard, you're the nucleus of the success in Chicago. And I don't mean to embarrass you or put you on the spot so you have to diss your partners. But you have to really play hard. Does that hurt you physically?
No, because when I play hard all the time. You know, there's no turn it on here, turn it off here. It's just 110% at all times. So, you know, if I burn out, I burn out. That means my career's short. I go play golf somewhere.
Yeah.
But I just never, in my whole life, I've never paced myself. It's all just go out and do your best. And a lot of people worry about me burning out. And I never had the time to worry about it. I just go out and play.
So the rumors that you're not going to be in the slam dunk contest this year as a result of your knees and saving yourself is not true.
No, it's true to a certain extent. You know, I found that even during the All-Star weekend, a lot of other players are on vacations, and, you know, this is something to do, which I enjoy doing. The people vote me in to come in and play an All-Star game and do the dunking contest, but after the All-Star weekend, that wears you down. And I found out the last 2 times that I had my worst games after the All-Star game because I'm tired, even though I don't know that I'm tired, but I am tired. And I play real terrible, so I decided to give my teammates the benefit of the doubt and do something less energizing and really be ready for the second half of the season.
Believable in terms of his quickness, his strength, his jumping ability, his touch, and also his knowledge and understanding for the game. He by far, is the best I've ever seen. And Irvin's my boy, but, Air.
Yeah.
He's something else. Yeah. He real sweet. Yeah. I mean, the dude, you see what he be doing?
Yeah.
And it ain't like we in high school.
Not only a nice guy, but one of the great ball players in the NBA saying those wonderful things about you.
I think that's something you have to be proud about. If you have the respect of your peers, it goes a long way, far greater than any championship that you may win.
Could I ask you another question about your personal play on the court? And you've heard me do jokes constantly since I've, had the opportunity to do jokes on television. I've always had something in my act about your tongue. Now, where did that come from and why?
Well, it's been a lot of speculations initially. But
You all know what I'm talking about? When Michael comes down court, when he's really getting ready to get seriously busy, you see this. And I'm wondering what that's all about, and there's some women here wondering what that's all about.
Well, it's an unconscious habit that I picked up from my father. Being a little kid and you watch your father work, he used to stick his tongue out, and I took it up and made it a habit of mine. Now I can't stop. I tried to stop. I tried playing with the mouthpiece in my mouth, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't feel natural, and I don't know.
And that's something you picked up
It's
from
really
your dad?
basic. It's nothing outrageous, so don't let your mind go crazy. It's basic stuff here now.
But your dad did that?
Yeah,
Now
my father, he still does it. And my little son does it now. He's running around with his little basketball.
Yeah. Everybody needs a hook, and the women love yours. Michael Jordan in a minute. We'll be back. I've had the pleasure of being involved with Magic Johnson for this charity we do every year, National Negro College Fund gets the money. You've played in it. And I noticed something, and I've noticed it when I sit in the forum on the floor, but I noticed it even more when I was able to coach. You all talk a lot. As a matter of fact, there were times when because I've always been on the other team, you've come past me, and you whispered to me, you said, "Watch what I do to your boy." This is the truth. This is a true story. This is a true story. And of course, this is a fun game to raise money so kids can go to college. But still, just the same, he walked past me, he came past me, he said, "Watch what I do to your boy." And he whispered to him, and he went down, and he did some way, he just did all kind of stuff, and he took his temperature, and he changed his watch, the date, and everything, and then he slammed on somebody, and he came back by me and said, when you really play a game, are you all talking and intimidating each other?
No, sometimes, if you know that individual, it's a very competitive thing. Nothing to try to get a fight started or to take him out of his game. Ron Harper's for one. Ron and I are very good friends, and we compete a lot, and we tend to talk a little bit when we play each other. And, we pat each other on the tail and say, "Good shot, good play," this type of thing. But no derogatory stuff. Except for maybe Lambeer. But everybody can understand that.
Now, what do you say to Lambeer that you don't say to Harper? Well, okay, what would some other guy who's not sitting on the couch with me tonight say to Lambeer that you don't say to Ron Harper?
You don't want me to say those words.
Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe not.
But it's in the form of that you didn't appreciate what he just did, and meet him outside or do this or do that.
Yeah.
Or, that type of thing.
So he's a tough, hard player that you actually you get angry at sometimes.
Everybody does. It's a common thing. If you had 273 professional athletes here, professional basketball players, and you say who's the dirtiest player in the NBA, I say 95%. I say Lambeer or Larry Bird.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And what does dirty consist of?
Holding, pulling, hard fouls. Lambeer is very, very dirty in terms of, you can see Lambeer. He doesn't jump well. he can't block a shot.
Yeah.
So, this is true. I mean, this is not to be knocking him, but
Yeah.
you know, you got, let's say myself on the break and he's on the break. You know, he's not gonna block my shot.
Right.
Really? I mean, do you really think he would?
No, no.
See, that's what I'm saying.
No.
So to see him coming at me with full steam ahead, I mean, it's only to knock me over, knock me off balance. Can't block my shot. I already said that. I got Air Jordans on. He's got to do something. But I mean, that's the type of thing that he does, and people don't appreciate because we know he can't block shots. But Larry is good with, you know, he can play you kind of slow, and then all of a sudden he'll grab your pants and then get open, get a layup, get a three-point play. That type of thing. That's smart.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not really cheap, but that's smart.
So Larry Bird is a very bright ball player.
Yeah, he's bright.
Yeah.
He overcomes a lot of the things, a lot of the natural ability things that he doesn't have. He may not be the quickest guy, he may not be able to jump, but he thinks very well.
Do you have any rituals that you do? Because somebody told me that you, now I don't know if this is true, but somebody told me you have rituals like you wear your old North Carolina shorts under your Bulls shorts or
I
something.
wear them all the time. I got them on now. I wear
Get
them.
out of here! And what do they do for you, like in an interview situation?
It's just a sense of home, North Carolina, and the university, what it meant to me, actually. It gave me an opportunity to be here, to be a lot of places. It unites me with home and the sake of being and
That's
remembering
great,
home.
man.
I wear them all the time.
That's a great concept. Do you miss Doug Collins, your ex-coach?
I do, a little bit. I mean, a lot of people try to make it as though I fired Doug, which was totally ludicrous. I didn't have anything to do with it. But we were establishing a good relationship because Doug was a player in the league, and he knew a lot of things that I was going through.
Yeah.
And he could prevent or, you know, help me get through those situations.
Yeah.
So, you know, now I missed that a little bit because Phil was back earlier. I mean, he was back in those wildflower days, you know, the peace and that type of thing. But he's a good person to be around because he's very relaxed. He has that attitude that, hey, just go out and play, enjoy yourself, and don't put pressure on you. And, you know, Doug was good with helping me through situations because he's been through it.
Well, a ball player as great as you are, as valuable as you are, if you say, I want Doug, wouldn't he be there? I mean, couldn't you make them keep him?
Yeah, but I can go in there and say, I want $5 million. That don't mean they're going to give it to me.
Yeah, okay.
Which I do want $5 million, but they haven't given it to me. Yeah, I mean, this is a business. You find out this is a business. And, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. I don't think I want anybody to do that to me, so I find myself very hesitant to do certain
You just
things.
play the game.
I just play it, and, you know, I don't want to take the fun away from the game. I still like to play the game as I played it when I was a kid.
How's married life?
I can't complain. I mean, it was a big move for me, and I'm very happy I did it. It really put some stability in my life.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on everything in your life, man. God has truly blessed you.
I appreciate it.
Michael